We're speaking about the Rebbetzin and Chof Beis Shevat. We should mention a sicha from Reish Chodesh Kislev, which was also Parshas Toldos of Toshin Mem Tes. And the Rebbe is speaking about the Oves and the Imois. It's Parshas Toldos, which is supposed to be about Yitzchak, but Lepoil we see that it really is emphasizing the Maila of Rifka over Yitzchak. First, Yitzchak wants to give the bracha to Esav, and Rifka does what she needs to do to make sure that the bracha goes to Yankiv. And then at the end of the parsha, Rifka expresses her plan or her vision for a shidduch for Yaakov, that it shouldn't be like the wives of Esav was katzti b'chayai, and that's why Yitzchak sent Yaakov to find a wife in Padan Aram. So it actually is emphasizing the maila of Rifka over Yitzchak. It happened on, the Sicha was on Reish Chodesh, and it was Parshas Toldos. So, in conclusion, to wrap it all up, Kislev is the month in which Hasidus was Nizgala. It's Kislev, after Peterburg. Toldos is talking about the children, the future of Yiddishkeit, the future of the Jewish people. And it's Reish Chodesh, which has a connection, a particular shaykhs to women who observe Reish Chodesh more than men. What is the maila of the imohis over the oves? The oves were more in heaven than earth. And that's why Avraham saw the maila of Yishmael and said, Lu Yishmael yichyi lefanecha, let Yishmael be special. And Yitzchak saw the maila of Esav because he was looking at him as he is, l'maila as he is in the Shadish, in the higher worlds. Sarah and Rifka saw this world more clearly, the Yerida of in Elam Hazeh and the need for Adira B'Tachtenim, Dafke. And so they saw that Yishmael was not proper and Esav was not deserving of the brachas, and they did what they had to do to correct it. And the Eibush that in fact says to Avraham, Kol hashatem alocha Sarah, shma b'keila. That when it comes to fixing the world in Eilam Hatachten, you have to do what Sarah says. And the same with Rifka. The Maila of Tachten is also emphasized in Reish Chodesh. Reish Chodesh is basically the birth of a new moon. And what is the beauty and the power of the moon? Not that it chases away the darkness. It's not like the sun that turns darkness into light. On the contrary, the moon shines only when it's dark. And it doesn't chase away the darkness, because it's still night. What is the moon? The moon is the insight, just enough light to be able to see the maila and the virtue of the darkness, of the tachten. So when it's dark, and it's dark for a reason, the helem is for a reason. The levana is megala, the reason and the need and the power of the helem, of the tachten, which basically is the union of tznius. It's interesting that we very often say that Rebbetzin was a model of tznius, which sounds like a contradiction. Model means to disclose, to reveal, and tznius means to hide. How do you reveal tznius? But that's the chokhmah and the power of the moon, of the light of the moon. It reveals the power and the beauty of what is concealed. And we see by the imois, not only of Am Yisrael B'chlal, but the imois of Pnimius HaTorah, of Chassidus, that with a few words they were able to change what was going on and to guide the history of Chassidim and Chassidus and even the Rabbeim with a few words, with very little that needed to be said, and the power was in what remained unsaid. Rabbi Krinsky tells us that when the Rebbe was after Lamed Ches, when the Rebbe was in the room and they were looking for a doctor and they weren't finding, the Rebbetzin came and she said very simply, "Für mein Mann kann man nicht gefunden kein Doktor." Very simple words, nothing dramatic, no hysterics. What was unsaid was so powerful that before you knew it, they found a doctor and he came flying in and everything changed. So the connection between Toldos and Kislev and Reish Chodesh and Imohes is all one inyan, and that is the ability to find the beauty in the Tachten, to bring out what is powerful and what is necessary in the Tachten. And the Oves, because they had a little bit of Me'ein Olam Haba, when Eishes Chayil Ateres Baila, when the Maila of the Tachten will be revealed, the Maila of the Eishes Chayil will be revealed, that's why they experienced that to some degree, that the Rebbetzins or the Imohes influenced the Oves, that they ended up doing what needed to be done, like the famous expression behind every great man. So the message for all of us is that the Chiddush is not that a woman can be a woman and appreciate the tznius and the maila of the Tachten, but that we should all become ready for Me'ein Olam Haba. We should all begin to appreciate the beauty and the maila of the Tachten, and to reveal that, which is Teres HaBaal Shem Tov, to reveal that to the world, that the world should become a dira b'tachteinen,